Legend of Total War here, and today we're doing another Saving Your Disaster campaigns. Haven't done one in a while, and I just basically opened up a random email, because I've still got loads of them, and I had a look at this particular file. This has a pretty long explanation to it, and I'm just like, as soon as I looked at it, I was like, oh, he's got a lot of territory. Then I saw the budget, I was just like, holy fuck, how does this even happen? And the thing is, I looked into it, and it doesn't look like it was cheated this way. It really doesn't. He's been collapsing for, like, ages. Anyway, I want to read the email out to you guys, so that, because I know that this is like one of those things where instantly people go, it's a fake disaster. From all the evidence that I have in me, and look, it doesn't even matter if it is a fake disaster, but it seems to me like this is actually legit. Anyway, I want to read this out, so just give me a moment. Okay, just getting the email up. Okay, so I'll read the entire email, but I won't mention the name or anything. So he says, I'd like to congratulate you on 100k subscriber milestone recently. Thank you very much, whatever. But with this milestone, only more incompetent strategists come flocking to you. I'm very new to Total War and completed world domination with England on easy in about 300 turns. Which, honestly, 300 turns is way too long, because that's like, the entire campaign is only, what, 230 turns? Doesn't matter. With this success, I would not call it, whatever. I thought I'd try the same, but with France, and on very hard, very hard. Unfortunately, the same was not to be. My expansion exploded, and what makes this different from usual SYDC is that my downfall came from unstable expansion. As I had the best military, I focused on conquering everything and neglecting my economy, yet my empire spanned from deep in Spain, down to the heel of Italy, and by bordering Portugal and Hungary. Every other faction was extremely weak, but eventually I got complacent and ignored the wishes of the Pope, getting excommunicated in the process. With almost all Western nations on my doorstep, I used the feeble remains of my treasury to try to keep them off. But eventually the Holy Roman Empire reclaimed all their lost territory, Spain shook me off and claimed southern France, leading all the way up to Italy. I tried to use my huge military to fight them back, but eventually, after many Pyrrhic victories, I didn't have the funds to continue, and wars are won on money. After this, almost all at once, all my empire split in half, due to different rebellions, and now I have many settlements isolated. I still have a good amount of troops, and am still the most advanced nation. However, I sincerely believe that this disaster might even test your capabilities, with such a butchered economy, and even a crusade called upon my capital. You will see what I mean when you open up the save file, but please, Legend, you are my only hope. Help me come back from this awful disaster, and hopefully I can learn a thing or two from you in the process. Though if you have met your match with it, I wouldn't be surprised. It may be irreversible. Thank you very much for your time, and if you wish for me to paragraph this, feel free to ask me to do so. Oh no, it's all good. Okay, so, do I think I've met my match here? Fuck no, this is easy, okay? No way in hell am I going to be defeated by this. You've still got troops, okay? You still got land? I've seen worse. Yes, you are fucking broke as shit. But you've hired the Jew of Total War. I will get you the money. I will get you the money. Okay? I'll get the money. Okay?
Seigneur.
And the way we're gonna do that is we're gonna fucking kill everyone. That's what we're gonna do. Okay?
Seigneur. Oui.
Everyone's gonna die. Okay. There's gonna be absolutely no mercy.
By your will, Seigneur.
Alright, how are we gonna do this?
Seigneur.
Ah, it's also on normal unit scale. So, these troops here, their task is to reconquer the entire British Isles. Where's your capital? Your capital is Rome. No. Look, just because you captured Rome, this is why you got it all rebelled. Everything rebelled on you. It doesn't really matter so much right now, but you should always have your capital in your most central city. Right now, since we don't have Paris, it'll be Angers. In addition to that, why is this on auto-manage? You gotta turn that shit off. Let me guess, you've got, advice? No, you don't have advice. Okay, turn this off though. You got nothing here. That's fine, just put...
Mon roi.
Okay,
Oui. Mon roi.
I'm just trying to think what to do here.
Seigneur.
You got troops down here as well. You can't
Where?
have huge garrisons
Orders.
sitting in your settlements.
Where shall we strike?
Doesn't even matter if you leave barely anything. You can't do that, okay? Because if you add up the sum of all of their upkeep, like look at all these mercenaries, and the sum of the income, the settlement's not making you any money. You know, and the statement, wars are won on money, yes, and also no. You need money to pay for
Seigneur.
troops. You've got troops, so you've got everything you need to win the war. You
Orders.
just
Mon roi.
weren't doing a good job of it.
Oui, seigneur.
I mean, I think you already knew that.
Seigneur.
Let me see here. I don't think anyone captured those settlements, so I'm not going to bother with that. We need to pound down on our actual enemies.
With honor. We can go no further
It's actually
today.
better to leave it on lower taxes with, you know, a small garrison than having these
Ready
guys stay
and
here
able.
and try to maintain it on a higher tax rate.
Seigneur.
We need to retake the capital. That's obvious. Fucking obvious. Alright, I want you to besiege the
Battle it
settlement.
is,
We
then,
need to
Seigneur.
somehow...
Oui, ready
him.
and able.
How are we going to do that? I need him to fall back. I need to be standing there in order to do it, though. If I attack him from here, he's likely to fall back to here. That's possible.
Come and fight me, you coward! Orders.
Where shall we
What
strike?
I'll do is I'll leave
More.
just one guy there. Bring them here. And we'll do the draw, I think. Don't even bother looking at mercenaries. We're not getting any of that.
Seigneur.
Okay, we gotta take this, but... if you can't manage your economy, you really don't need ballistas. And without the ballistas, we could actually besiege it right
Seigneur.
now. So either we besiege it next turn... Look, it's just... Yeah, you don't need ballistas. I'm not really a big fan of disbanding troops,
Orders.
but they're actually on the expensive
roi.
side of things. You
Seigneur.
just don't need them.
Orders. To battle it is then, mon roi.
They slow you down on the
Siege.
campaign map. You're
Orders.
better off building siege equipment.
Mon roi. Seigneur. Mon roi. Orders. Mon roi. Seigneur. As you wish. Mon roi.
Right, you can stay there.
Mon roi.
You got all this cavalry here sitting around as garrison.
Orders.
What the
Seigneur.
fuck are you doing?
Orders.
These guys should not be
Seigneur.
used as garrison
Mon
forces.
roi. Mon roi. By your will, Seigneur. Mon roi. Orders. Mon roi. Mon roi.
Where's our king?
By your will, Seigneur.
An order?
I need to know what his
Even
authority levels are.
royalty escapes God's judgment.
Alright, good. Unlikely they'll defect.
Oui, seigneur.
Alright, how to deal with this. We don't want to assault it head on. We want them to come out and fight us.
Seigneur.
But...
Orders? To battle for mon roi, for France.
just withdraw from that.
Mon roi, the day is
Okay, that actually might work in our favor.
Today's march ends, mon roi.
Because if we hit
I've a
this...
claymore for you here.
Seigneur.
One, and have him stand there, we can attack it and draw them out. Alright.
Ready and able.
Orders.
I didn't know that was there.
Orders. Mon roi.
It's a blessing in disguise. If we hit it from here, I think that's the spot we need to hit it at.
As you wish.
Seigneur. Orders. Mon roi.
To battle it is. then,
Damn it.
seigneur.
I was hoping they wouldn't fight. They'd fall back. Don't waste my time on that one.
Death by my hand was always their fate. Ready
Right.
and able. We shall
We don't want to
slaughter
assault
them.
this. This will end
They
up in a
have no
fucking
way.
massacre. So
More
what we gotta do,
Seigneur.
just besiege it for this turn, and then we
Combine
need
your
to start
forces,
moving
Seigneur.
our forces around over here. Who knows, they might
Oui,
sell
Seigneur.
you out, they might not. I guess we'll see.
Ready to say.
Ships. How much are we losing per turn? We're losing 18,000 gold a turn.
Ready and able.
Alright.
Ready and
I need
able.
this besieged now.
For the honor
What
of
have they got in
France,
there?
we will attack.
Alright, I'd say
Where shall we strike?
2 units of cavalry could easily beat that.
Joining in glory to Mon Roi.
Just build 1
We
load of
attack.
ladders otherwise.
Give the order and we will strike.
Mon roi.
If you are the enemy's finest, your people are doomed.
Bit risky attacking this one here, because he could get us. But
Moving to engage the enemy.
at the same time, this army is
Siege,
costing you
mon
too
roi.
much. So if they
Your
attack us,
sieging
so
army
be it. If they
reporting,
don't,
mon roi.
great.
Seigneur. By your will, Seigneur. As you wish.
Shame we couldn't get down here further.
cheap. Come face me.
But yeah, the task here is not to disband troops. Absolutely not. Because you are not going to get out of debt here without some conquest. Alright, over here, if we could hit Venice. Do you have any spies or... Oh my god. Alright, fine. Got the Sicilian capital's there.
Seigneur.
Holding Rome doesn't actually mean that much in this. It's Jerusalem that's important. Did you already take... Let me have a look at your enemies. Looks like you've already taken out a few factions, so that's good. Just merge, that makes them easier to manage. Alright, these guys here cannot stay here. Just leave him behind, and we'll head towards Zaragoza.
We march on our victims, Seigneur.
Orders.
Seigneur.
Seigneur. Mon roi.
Okay.
Name the field of battle. We will meet you there.
If I attack this,
We would see you dead, heathen.
I'm not gonna have... I don't think I'm gonna have enough movement to get there anyway, so...
They will regret crossing.
Oh no, we do. Okay, good.
Victoire! We march on our victims, Seigneur.
Good. It's a nice large city.
These
That'll be
lands will soon be
good
yours,
for sacking.
mon roi.
Drop the
Let us
taxes
stop
down
waiting
here.
and
Can't
take the
repair anything.
walls,
We gotta capture many settlements in order to get you out of debt. Many settlements. Okay, I think I've moved all my armies. Let me just double
Where
check
shall
that.
we... Seigneur.
Orders.
Ready? Oui. An order? Orders. Ready and able. Seigneur.
Mon roi.
Oui, mon roi.
This... We don't need ships. So, get rid of them. I'll keep these ones just because these guys, once they're done, they're gonna need transport... actually, no one. It was just my instincts there. I was like, nah.
Orders.
Ready and able.
Sometimes my
Seigneur.
instincts are
Oui,
just like, they
Seigneur.
take
Where
over.
shall
Like,
we-
nah,
ready
good.
and able.
Just
Seigneur.
whatever.
Seigneur.
You're gonna be out of
Mon
debt
roi.
by the time we're finished with
Where shall
Britannia
ready
anyway.
and able. Seigneur.
Orders.
An order?
As for these guys here, wait for these guys to remove the rebels, and then we'll see how we go. Alright, let's move on. Alright, good. I was glad they did this. This is an easy win for us.
Glory to the King of France. Attack!
So yeah, we got to be sacking every settlement we come across to get you out of debt. And of course, just having these settlements
Units, await my order.
is going to provide passive income every turn. And also sacking it will keep them in line. Keep the public order in line. Honestly, controlling public order in Medieval 2 is really not that hard. You just put it on low taxes and make sure you're always building something. So I think you just went overboard with the military and sat in settlements with huge garrisons. Should never do that. Like, some people, in my opinion, they get focused heavily on being like, oh, I want to make sure I always win these defensive sieges. If the enemy takes the city, don't worry about it. Just take it back off them if your army is mobile. Probably gonna take a hit.
Grâce à Dieu, our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
There's a lot to do, so I sort of need to do these battles quickly. I don't have time to
Only half the enemy force remains.
dick around with it.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, we just need him to break now.
The enemy are utterly...
God be praised for this victory.
That isn't even enough to pay off the debt for the turn.
For France.
Alright, we are not going to win this, so what we need to do... yeah, we're not going to win, because they've got cavalry, we've got... yeah, we're just not going to win. So what we'll do here, we need to get them out of here. Where's he getting attacked from? He's getting attacked from here. I want them to retreat. So what we'll do is go into the battle, withdraw, and they'll be able to withdraw all the way back to Hamburg. Okay, enemy reinforcements I think are going to come from here. We should have been able to leave by then.
The enemy have brought up more men.
These guys don't have a proper leadership structure. They've got to get out of here. They won't win this battle. Or if I do win, it'll be a Pyrrhic victory. We can't recruit a single soldier until we're out of debt, so every soldier counts. The victory here was not that important. Okay, we'll come back here with proper leadership, with a proper army. It'll be fine.
The day's lost. Breaking off the siege.
Okay, I was hoping they'd go back to Hamburg, but they didn't. Which means now they have to stand and fight. But the odds are actually in our favor this time, so we might actually win.
Prepare to bring glory to France! To arms, mes amis!
Now, I don't have any problem with hiring shitloads of mercenaries. I do the same thing as well. But you absolutely should not be using hordes of mercenaries to maintain public order. That should not... you just shouldn't be doing that. So, you know, seeing that many mercenaries sitting in cities... like, they're expensive. I don't know what you're thinking with that. Now, this battle's not necessarily going to be easy, because we don't exactly have the high ground. And... got a lot of missile units. But, you know, mercenary crossbowmen are pretty good. And their cavalry are definitely going to be the biggest problem, because he's not going to be able to keep them in line. Alright, move forward. Really, yeah, aim for those cavalry as much as possible. That's our biggest problem. Okay. He's in range. Kill the enemy general. Shit, no, you stay back over here. If you die, we're fucked. Probably fucked anyway, just because, like I said, we don't have cavalry, and we need it. We got way too many archers. It's a bad army for this. Even though the balance of power is in our favor, it's gonna be very hard to keep these guys in line. But try to kill that enemy general as best you can.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Everything is going to depend on those crossbows. Luckily, they're very good at killing General's bodyguard. Alright, I need you to get... actually, no, shoot those mounted sergeants. How are we going over here? These guys here just have to hold out as long as possible. We have no ability to hit their flanks, because we've got no cavalry. Alright, I'm going to move you around over here. You need to go around the flank. You two shoot into there. Okay, you come around over this way. We want to shoot into their flanks. Alright, he's moved back. Shoot him again. Okay, everyone's holding reasonably well. Problem is, they just when they're shooting at a high angle like this, they really don't do a good job. Okay, our center's breaking. The enemy general's nearly dead. You gonna come back? Nope, doesn't look like it. Don't worry about the blisters. Their ability to kill is
very
not
much now.
that high.
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
If we lose the general, we're absolutely screwed, so try to protect him as much as possible. We haven't won the battle yet. That cavalry got no ability to snuff. Oh, there he is. Not coming back. Says we're winning, but I'm still not confident. Come on. One good shot into him might finish him off. Cowards.
Très bien.
Good stuff.
The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cur to hell.
With him gone, everything's going to fall to pieces now. We've won. Like I said, we were depending on that. But major losses here because we had no cavalry, unbalanced army. Couldn't control the flow of the battle very well. No ability to run them down. What are you gonna do? But on one hand, like losing a lot of troops means we don't have to pay for as many. But on the other hand, I can't replace
cowardly
them.
foe
I'm
runs.
not gonna run
We
anyone
must,
down.
all of Christendom will.
Got no cavalry. I wouldn't normally consider ransom. It's just so badly in debt.
I bring word from my people, noble lord.
So you consider despicable. Look, that's not really worth much, but whatever.
Your plans, that is all.
We weren't going to get a better deal
Farewell.
than that. So hopefully this doesn't work. Alright, should be fine. Just need to make sure we get over to them.
Prepare for battle. Montjoie Saint-Denis.
Legend, all you need is merchants and that'll sort you out. Luckily in this instance here, we don't have enough money to hire a merchant, because I tell you, merchants will not save our situation. Merchants will not get you more than 500,000 gold in a short period of time. It just won't happen. Let our infantry deal with the cavalry first, because they'll come charging like a bull. And then once the enemy general's dead, hopefully, we can easily send the cavalry to finish the rest of the job. Okay, try to get out of his way so that he gets a good clear shot. think that's the general, though. This one here is. Sacrificing their good cavalry early on like this is really stupid. Okay, good. So they're shooting well over their head. It's good to see. Right, start moving around the flanks. Try to eliminate their cavalry first, because without that we'll be able to easily dictate the flow of the battle. Cowards.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge. The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle. Très bien. We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run. Now he can rest.
We got this now.
At our leisure. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like only half the enemy force remains, the enemy flees. All of Christendom will be.
We are triumphant. Glory to France. Raise the Oriflamme. France is victorious.
All right, we're still losing money every turn, but we didn't lose as much as I'm sure previous turns. So we still lost out on 3,600. But we've now captured 2 more regions, so Paris and Hamburg, which are providing some income. So we can see here at the the base loss is not so bad now.
Seigneur.
Ooh, bridge crossing.
Name the field of battle. We will meet you there.
We did build siege here, right? Yeah, we did.
To
Okay,
battle, Seigneur.
Oui, moving to engage the enemy. Stand honorably, men! Take up arms and march to battle!
Funny thing is, though, to get you out of debt, I would have to sack so many cities. I don't know if I want to get you completely out of debt, but I'll get you enough out of debt. At least get your income coming back up, and get you enough regions that you should be able to hold on. Alright. Let's shoot first. Gotta conserve our troops, don't want to waste them all. So I can't replace them. Eventually all I'll be left with is General's Bodyguard, which is fine, but it's not ideal. Because they're the only units that we'll be able to recruit, except through missions. I guess missions will give us some troops as well. It's probably the best spot for them. They still haven't got the best angle. Sometimes you got to give them multiple orders for them to get them to do something. The knights, the cavalry should be able to handle that. We've only got a few knights. Actually, you should come over here, knock this down, because I can't repair the walls.
The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall. The battering ram has done its work. Now it is time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Let's try and thin him out as much as possible with the archers. Doesn't look like any of these guys are going to come out this way. At least not at this stage. They're losing men, just slowly. I am hoping they'll send some reinforcements out here. Because yeah, I don't want to fight those cavalry in melee. I'd much rather shoot them. I can never shoot him from that angle. Right, well they moved, but they're... I don't know. Alright, everyone come stand over here. And I'll send one unit of mounted sergeants to try to lure them down this way. Because taking on the peasants and the
Our
archers
soldiers
is no
have
problem.
proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
They're firing at them, aren't we? Yeah. Alright, gonna stop firing for the time being. Okay, stand back. Like I said, I don't want to fight them. Let's send a unit peasant archers over here. They've still got some. Shame I didn't have any spearmen to use. Let's lure them down this way. Slow them away from them. Pull through.
The battle is very much in our favor.
So that we
If
can
you remain
easily run
true
them
and
down.
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Okay, kind of looks like they're just going to sit there now. Let's just see about that. If you come over here and stand there, what are they going to do? Because otherwise I'll just place like loads of troops here and just get the timer to occur. Is it going to work? Yeah, it might just work. But everyone needs to... Yeah, everyone's already off their... not firing at will. It's risky though, because if they decide to charge at us, we lose big. Shit, wish they did. Get back, everyone get back. Why are you selected? It's okay, broken units is fine, we're not going to lose the battle. It's just trying to minimize casualties. Just a shot here and there. Alright, fuck it, everyone shoot. Alright, get in here. You come around the back. We just don't have the right unit to deal with this. It's fine. Any captured unit just immediately gets broken.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the
Around
enemy.
his rear.
The enemy general. Très bien. We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
Alright,
Now
so all
we
they've got
can
left are
rest
peasants now.
at
We can
our
easily
leisure.
handle that. Just send guys over here to shoot them. If they come out, they should just break. You're not.
The enemy all of Christendom will...
Unfortunately, it's not a particularly valuable settlement. But it was
The
there.
day is ours, Seigneur. This land is yours, mon roi.
But, you know, it does make some money, so just leave behind the bare minimum.
Seigneur,
And then we'll send the rest down south here.
mon roi.
So,
We would see
the
you
thing
dead,
with this...
heathen.
Some spearmen
Mon
here.
roi.
Talk is cheap. Come face me.
Like, it's a bridge crossing battle, and it could totally backfire. It might be better for us to go around and hit there instead.
Oui. Our men are exhausted, Seigneur.
Because that's just too risky.
Seigneur.
On the open field, we would crush them, but in that situation, I'm not so sure. Alright.
Where shall we strike?
Leave behind just
Mon
one
roi.
unit of town militia
As you
here.
wish. Begone! You are not my...
Oui. Ready and able.
Keeping the troops from enemy.
Nothing can stand in our way. Ready and able.
Seigneur.
I think we should make our way to Dijon.
Oui.
Just with these three guys here. Just with the cavalry.
Mon roi.
Actually, if you three could beat
To
this, just
battle!
use auto resolve, and
For
get us a
your
new general,
honor!
that would be good. Can we get a new general?
The day is
fine.
ours.
Where shall we strike? Road.
But the settlement's shit, so
Ouchie.
instead we have to sack a lot of regions.
Orders? Oui.
I could beat that with 3 generals, I think.
Mon roi.
Alright, now over here.
An order? Orders?
Alright, it's good to see that you can get around here now. I want you to get there,
Oui.
besiege,
To battle.
and I want you to
Where
lift
shall
the
we
siege.
strike? Oui, Seigneur.
Good. Sacking this city here should be worth, it's not actually worth that much money. Still, it's a good settlement to have, and then we'll work our way down from Scotland. Over here,
Seigneur.
it's good to see that you won that battle. What next?
Ready and able. Orders?
A lot of Holy Roman Empire bastards out here. How strong are they by comparison? Their overall rating's much higher. Militarily, they're catching up. Magdeburg's a pretty important settlement.
Mon roi.
Right, I know what to do.
Orders?
You besiege.
Mon
No, don't
Moving
besiege. Just
to
stand
engage
there.
the
Just stand
enemy.
there. And then I'll send
Things
one
in
guy,
order.
hopefully he can make it, yep, to go
Oui.
besiege.
We shall
And
slaughter
draw them out
They
and
have
kill them
nowhere
with
to
this
run
army
now.
here.
Orders?
Seigneur.
Alright, I need just one
Mon
guy
roi.
sitting in
By
Hamburg,
your will, Seigneur.
Ready and able.
and then I want to push on
Oui, Seigneur.
towards Stettin out
Join
here. I don't know what's
forces,
there.
Seigneur.
No, I don't actually. I want to go into the heart of Holy Roman Empire territory.
Oui.
We got all these,
There is no
all these
glory
good
in
cavalry
setting
units here.
them.
If they want to
The
fight us out in the
Kaiser's
field, most of their
finest
troops are
yearn
shit.
to face you in battle.
We'll crush them. Right, over here we've got the
Seigneur.
sack of Venice to do.
We march on our victims, Seigneur.
Yeah, we should be fine. Just gotta be careful with
We
this.
have the dogs now. Attack!
Alright. Okay, we're gonna come at this from different angles. I've only got 3 siege equipment. Okay, luckily we have one way that we can get in. Get him in. Our cavalry aren't going to be that useful in this battle. But the crossbowmen might. Alright, I'm going to bring the cavalry around over here now. Their job's merely going to be to try to pull units away from the other entrances.
Our men have reached the gates with the battering ram.
So it's coming down this way. We have got armored sergeants. I mean, they can beat them, but not going to be...
The battering ram has done its work. Now it is time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Alright, get in.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Stand over here. Let's try and pincer the bastard. Move into a trap. So you just come stand over here. I think he sees what we're trying to do here. Skills from. Okay, I need a missile unit. Start making your way over here. Okay, we've got in the back here some Italian militia. Okay, they're not so tough. Get the cavalry back over this way. Shit. Get him out of there. Okay, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Get back, get back, get back. Alright, want them to stop. Okay, we've got some mailed knights over here. Let's get the Slav mercenaries over there. They're not great against them, but they're not really good against anything, so... Once we've opened this up, then we can start bringing in the missile units. These guys here can beat the cavalry, but I'd much rather have him deal with it. Doesn't matter if he's tired, it really doesn't make that big of a difference. He's really just there to get a start on it. Okay, he's totally sucked on that, didn't do anything. Numbers
Our
for
men
advantage.
are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, good. Okay, we don't need the ram. The gate's ours. So drop it. Bring the missile units in. Alright, now what are those spearmen going to do? Are they trying to get to the center, or what's their plan? Looks like they're coming at us, and that's fine if they do. Let's set up on the wall here. And catch them. Oh shit. They're wavering. I could just get them to break. Oh, shit. Get him out of there. Good.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain
So that's
true
one
and
down.
steadfast,
The other one
victory will be ours.
round over this side. Alright. This time I'll have them set up over here. Start shooting now.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, now let's get these two into the town square here. I don't think we're going to make full use of him. But yeah, we're winning the battle. The cavalry could probably finish the job from here, but we put the generals at risk, so let's not do that. Hang on. It's cool if he just wants to sit there. Fine by me. No.
Our men have taken control of the city. Our men are winning the battle. Curses. Our men no longer command the city. Très bien. The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cur to hell.
Well, now we just got to get our missile units over here. And annoy the living crap out of them.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue, the enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men. This is an act heroic, which only belongs to men of great virtue and...
Okay, this will be worth a fair bit of money.
Death by my hand was always there.
Well, that pays for the
the
budget for this turn, at least. So we're not going further into deficit this turn. Projected profits, yeah, it says that because we've sacked a few settlements. That's what this stuff here is. And it's, going to make a bit of money. Okay, now we need to leave someone behind here. Leave behind the peasant archers. If we move on to Milan, that'd be tough to beat with what we've got here. I'm assuming the Papal States have no forces left. Let me have a look. Good. Okay, at least we don't have to worry about that.
Where shall we strike?
Orders?
Leave it on normal taxes for the time being.
Seigneur.
Okay, Innsbruck, that's our next stop. We don't have to worry about rebel settlements too much, because they're not going to specifically attack us. Actually, Genoa might be a better stop. Well, we still need to deal with these guys here.
We will meet you there.
They will regret crossing France, Roi. Once we close, slaughter them all!
Okay, they should come at us. God, such small armies. Damn, why do all the disasters I get, they're always playing on normal unit scale? I don't get it. Surely people like big battles. It's like an old game and it runs pretty damn well in my opinion. I don't understand why they're playing huge unit scale. It's much better.
Only half the enemy force remains. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless... This is an act heroic, which only belongs to men of great...
There is no glory.
Not worth the ransom.
Nothing can stand in our way.
We don't have many troops, but I think we need to really pound down on the Holy Roman
Archie.
Empire.
Stop
Taking Innsbruck will cripple their manpower efforts.
I throw down the gauntlet to you. Accept my challenge.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to sit here. We're gonna try and hold on to Rome for the time being, or distract them, get them coming down this way. All right, how are we going
Mon
here?
roi.
Oui.
Okay, we'll be besieging Dijon next turn. I expect we'll take Edinburgh.
Orders. Mon
Edinburgh.
roi.
Okay, where are we going next? I expect that to be taken.
Ready and able.
Alright. Unable to recruit anything, of course. Let's move on. Oh, fuck, I forgot about them. Shit. It's alright. Losing that area there is not that big of a deal. Volkmar. Alright, let's go take him out.
There is no dishonor in winning, man. So do it anyway. Units, await my order.
Okay, need to get them up here so they're not fighting on low ground. Enemy general making a rush towards us, so I'm gonna need some spearmen to help us out.
For the moment, the chance of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Alright, so it's just mailed nice, not a big deal. Still got another one coming in over here. It's just mounted sergeants though, not a big deal.
Très bien. The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cur to hell. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Alright, good start. What's coming in over here? Okay, archers. Alright, shoot them. Not shoot them, I mean, run them down. Shit. Double shit. Fucking rallied at the last second there, son of a bitch. Need to make sure this guy here doesn't die. Oh, motherfucker. It's alright.
The
He didn't do
battle
that
is
much
very
damage.
much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, I just need this unit over here to route, and then that's it, it's over.
The enemy flees the This is an act heroic.
Death by my hand was always their fate. We have crushed the defending forces. It is ours. There is no glory in setting an ambush.
Alright, so Denmark is actually up in Scandinavia. Alright, good. Still got a tough fight ahead. A lot of decent cavalry here. But we should manage.
For France, mes amis. Give her glory. Give her victory.
At the start of this, we were losing 18,000 gold a turn. At the end of this episode, I want to make sure that I'm gaining gold per turn, just from income. So excluding treasury money. Sacking money, I mean. Shit. He's got a long way to run around. Like this one here, this battle is a job just for the general's bodyguards. Oh, then again, there's a lot of those... A lot of those feudal knights, I run the risk of some of these guys dying, which is not the end of the world. We should actually start to get new generals' bodyguards as we capture new settlements. This border horse might catch us though, so maybe get over here to back him up. He might need some help. In the meantime, let's get set up. And I just need the infantry to help us take out the cavalry. The enemy infantry should be easy. Border horses aren't a huge concern, but it's the feudal knights that I'm worried about. Unresponsive shits. Alright. These, like I said, these border horses are not a huge concern.
For the moment, the chance of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Ground could be a bit higher. Let's try it over here. Should really merge these. It's okay if these guys here get charged. Especially when they fucking have that pathetic of a charge.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Sorry, I don't care about Irish currents anyway. Alright, let's get the cavalry around this side here. And we'll like sweep across this way. Oops.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Très bien. We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run. Now he can rest. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, I think they're out of cavalry reserves now. now we can basically just pummel these guys because the enemy general's dead. And hopefully get a big mass rout. Okay, I need the missile units to come forward here and shoot the Scots Pike Militia. Yeah, make sure nobody gets back inside.
Only half the enemy force remains. Our cowardly fool of Christendom will be...
Good, and our army's still in good our army is still in good shape, so we can continue pushing down south.
This land is
Not a
yours.
very good settlement. Blockade the port of Stettin. Yeah, well, I already disbanded my fleet, so don't worry about that. Is there anything else here? No, alright, don't worry about it. Fucking hell, we can barely maintain public order here. Could just be this guy, but I might need to leave a few garrison units. It still makes a reasonable income.
Orders, as you wish.
Orders?
Alright, so that's good.
Oui. Seigneur. Oui, Seigneur. Seigneur. Oui, Seigneur. To battle it is, then, Seigneur. Oui.
Okay, just the general's bodyguards should be able to handle
Ready
this.
and able. Oui.
Mon roi. Oui.
It's difficult though. Like, we can see 2 loads of English knights.
Orders.
You know what? Another unit of
Seigneur,
feudal knights
as you
wouldn't
wish.
hurt, because those
Joining
English
forces,
knights can
Seigneur.
be tough.
Mon roi. Orders.
Ah, damn it, we missed the opportunity to
Oui.
get them on the
Seigneur.
draw out. Okay, I want a scout to go and have a check over
By
here.
your will, Seigneur. Seigneur. By your will, Seigneur. Entering woods and waiting to ambush, Seigneur. Mon roi.
The thing is, we're not going to get in there.
Orders. As you wish. Our men are exhausted, Seigneur. Mon roi.
Where shall we strike? An order?
Alright, I want you to just be careful.
Move, now. If they find us here, they will regret it. Ready and able.
Orders.
Combining your forces,
alright.
Seigneur.
Ready and able.
Okay, down here. How are we going for finances anyway? God, we're still hemorrhaging 10 grand a turn. Fuck me, and you got Danes coming over here.
look forward
That's actually making a decent amount of money.
Seigneur. Orders. Seigneur. Orders, as you wish.
Oui.
Face me in battle. It is the...
Ready and able.
Should be able to beat him in an open field battle.
Oui. We can go no further today, mon roi. Seigneur.
Now, since we saw that there was a lot of troops over here, maybe we should push further towards
now.
Toledo.
Marching.
Of course, I don't know what's there.
Out.
Seems good. Do it.
We march on our victims, Seigneur. They have nowhere
Shit.
to...
I seek an honorable engagement.
I may or may not be able to beat them. I guess time will tell.
Seigneur.
I have no infantry, so I can't catch that.
Talk is cheap.
I have an idea.
Come face me.
Mon roi.
I'm going to send you down over here.
Mon
You
roi.
besiege this.
To battle. Orders.
I'm going to send you
Mon roi.
all the way around over here.
By your will, Seigneur. Mon Seigneur. by your will, mon roi.
Moving to engage the enemy.
Yep.
Prepare for battle! Montjoie Saint-Denis!
Now, we are going to release the captives.
Milord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and hold...
If they had half a brain, they
the
would
battle
cross right
seems to
now.
be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
I guess they do have half a brain.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. The enemy flees the battle. Run down
If we
those
end it now,
worthless
we can
peasants.
execute the prisoners.
All of Christendom will be...
The enemy will...
Dear God, the dead.
Yes! You fucking idiot. Nice.
Orders.
That's what I'm talking about. That's our way in.
See you dead, heathen.
Alright, I don't know what that other unit is, and it doesn't matter.
Moving to engage the enemy.
Prince Jesus. Ready to die for my sins.
Stand honorably, men! Take up arms and march to battle!
Enemy...
Alright, just rampage at them.
The enemy flees the battle. Our men are... Très bien. We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
Okay, his
Now
reinforcements
we
are
can
there.
rest
Alright,
at
that's right.
our leisure.
Start moving around over this way. Gotta make sure he's pincered. He's still gonna put up a decent fight, but if we throw this many troops at him, he may break pretty early on. Because numbers do matter in Medieval 2. Numbers matter a lot. Sometimes. Depends on how you use them. See?
The battle is Montjoie Saint-Denis. Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well. All of Christendom will be awed by our victory here today.
Entering woods and waiting to ambush, Seigneur.
Prince. Yeah, well, I need the city more than I need the
you
ransom.
don't have to do this.
They probably wouldn't have
The
accepted the
day is
ransom
ours,
anyway.
Seigneur.
Orders.
To battle!
Mon roi. Mon roi. Orders.
Alright, ideally I'd like to leave an infantry unit behind, but since I can't do that, we'll leave
Seigneur.
this guy behind.
Orders.
Next up, try to take Bordeaux. How are we going financially? Still haven't made up enough money for this turn. We'll be able to capture this over the end turn.
An order?
That's not well defended.
They will regret crossing France, mon roi. These lands will soon be yours, mon roi. Let us stop waiting and take the war.
You expect me
Okay,
to
are they
defend you,
allies?
infidel?
Let's have a look here. They are. Okay, that's fine.
I will defeat you honorably.
Seigneur, we shall slaughter them.
Should I defeat him now? He's got no missile units. Yeah, alright. Well, we won't do a night attack because I might be able to beat them both now.
Slaughter them all.
Units, await my order!
Okay, this is a jump for the cavalry. Is it though? No, I don't think it is. I think we'll use our infantry, actually. It'll take ages for the Holy Roman Empire to get there. And I'd like to keep my cavalry in reserve for them.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
Right. Make a rush to here. I'm gonna defeat this before they get here. Alright, obviously aim for the enemy general. Shits, had a good spot there. Cool, we just ripped him a new one there.
Only half the enemy force remains. Grâce à Dieu, our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
Okay, we've only got a short amount of time before we have to get back inside, so hurry up with this.
Our cowardly foe runs. We must push
Go,
our
infantry,
advantage.
get back inside now. You stay out here just for the time being. Now what I'd like to do is try to get the infantry over here to activate some of those towers. I'll just stay put for now. May have missed our chance there, may have just taken just a little bit too long. Right, just get back inside for the moment. So they stop moving. Oh, they actually do have some crossbows. If we call it a draw right now, the battle's still won, because that army, it was destroyed. But I was just hoping to pick at this army a little bit since it was stronger. Alright, let's get these two guys out. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, don't risk their lives too much, but let's just see if we can pick at them. The battle, as far as I'm concerned, is already won. This is just bonus time. Alright, let's firstly try to get rid of those mercenary crossbows, because they're going to be a nuisance. Seems like got a reasonably solid charge there. Still a few of them left. Come on, come on, come on.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
That was a good solid charge there. Killed quite a few of them.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay. Now, I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but let's bring our crossbows back out here again. We'll see if they're going to be passive about it. They probably won't, but I feel like I can beat them now. Everyone's exhausted, but that shouldn't matter too much. They'll still be able to shoot. Just fine. Maybe I made a mistake with this. We'll see. Right, as before, shoot the general's bodyguard. How's their morale? Oh, they're shaking. You have to stay near the troops there.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Come on, Slowpoke. What are you?
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
He's a little bit bloody, but he's relatively safe. His army's been crippled. Okay, we're not really winning this fight here. Okay, everyone's still got missions, tasks to shoot him, orders to shoot him. Just run him along the front here.
Très bien. The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cur to hell.
I think we're gonna have to do another second episode to
The
this
battle
one.
is very much in our favor. The enemy flees the Montjoie Saint-Denis.
Like, just because you got... Oh, hang on, I'll just wait till this is done. Just because you got a lot of settlements doesn't mean you're not in this shit. Because, like, we're gonna keep getting ground down further and further, and we're still getting further into debt. And disbanding our troops is not an option, because it'll just make us even weaker.
Nine.
And if you're wondering why no ransom, well, because we gotta fight this. Oh my god, look at that. Look at Rome. Holy shit. Okay, well, we're not expecting any more attacks here for a while.
Talk is cheap. Come face me.
Well, there's Sicily over
We
here,
will
but
see you dead, heathen.
I don't know.
An order?
It's not the end of the world if they do capture Rome. Oh my god, I need to leave more troops behind. Actually,
Where shall
70%'s
we
okay.
strike?
Let me just still leave one
Orders.
behind.
By your will, Seigneur.
And let's go take Naples.
Road.
The best defense is a good offense. So
An
they
order?
say. So it
Ready
is.
and able.
Seigneur.
Okay.
Where shall we strike? Joining into a powerful force of troops. Oui. They will regret crossing France. We have the dogs now. Attack!
Bring these guys down to Pound Town. Let's go. Not looking for a fair fight. Economically, it's not a fair fight, so I do what I can here. Don't want flame shot. Shit. The crossbows should make mincemeat out of them. get him to just distract them in the meantime so that they don't actually reach us.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and
Shit.
steadfast, victory will be ours.
Skirmish mode.
Only half the enemy force remains. The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Good, that's essentially 0 casualties. Alright, cool.
This is an act heroic.
It actually was 0 casualties.
Entering wood.
Where shall we strike? We march on our feet.
I will not waste words with the enemy.
We shall slaughter them. There is no dishonor in winning.
$500,000 in debt. $500,000. How on earth did you get $500,000 in debt? I've never seen anyone get $500,000 in debt. Oh well. I can still do it even with $500,000 in debt. Without the capabilities of recruiting, I can still do it. Well, I mean, we've been expanding. And we've been slowly paying off the debt. Here's the thing about the debt. Like, 90% of the debt will be paid off in about 20% of the time. Because it's all about gaining assets. That's what we're doing right now. We're gaining assets that are going to pay it all back. Alright, like I said, I'm not going to necessarily pay off the entirety of the debt. But I'm going to make it so that he'll be able to pay off the debt himself by defeating his enemies so that he doesn't need.
Steadfast, the enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless. This is an act heroic.
Doesn't need as many troops.
Keeping the troops from enemy eyes.
Victoire!
Come and face the might of the Rhine.
They will regret crossing France, mon roi. Ready and able. Where shall we?
Orders,
You can get a bit closer.
mon roi. Today's march ends, mon roi. Seigneur. As you wish. Mon roi.
Okay, can't leave everyone here.
Seigneur. Mon roi. Oui. Seigneur. By your orders.
Can't do that.
Oui.
Okay, I think I've done everything that I can for this turn, and still we are going further into debt. I mean, I paid it off a little bit. It was at like 580,000. You know, the problem is some of these settlements just don't make any money right now, and I can't develop them without any cash.
Seigneur.
Like, what did you do when you were doing these settlements? Did you occupy them or something? You got a sack.
Oui. Ready and able.
Alright, moving on. There's nothing else to do. King Rodrigo, time to die.
Once we close, slaughter them all.
Units, await my order.
Alright, so the king will come charging at us like a mad bull. That's who we first got to take out. There he comes. Make sure the crossbows have a clear shot. Just a single volley could knock off quite a few of his bodyguard. Make sure we do not obstruct the crossbows.
For the moment, the chance of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Good, you know, we got a few of them. Okay, so these guys here, he's safe, and
Our men are winning the
he's
battle.
not safe. He needs to
If
get out
we
of there.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I wonder if you're not able to recruit new generals if you're actually in debt. See, I'm not used to being in debt in this
The
game.
enemy king lies dead, slain by
I
our
don't know.
gallant warriors. Attack while his men mourn their loss.
We should be able to get more or less a mass rout at this point.
Our cowardice is an act heroic.
Victoire! What was the enemy's is now yours, mon roi.
Their army's complete garbage. We can easily beat this.
Prepare for battle! Montjoie, Saint-Denis!
But then again, we don't have much melee troops. Oh, it should be fine. Should be fine. I'll just use the cavalry to control the flow of the battle. It's fine. Want someone to try and snipe the enemy general. That would be very helpful to us. It's gonna be hard to get to now. Cowards.
The battle is very much in
But
our
that's to be
favor.
expected
If we
given
remain
the-
true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Given the fact that there's no general in this army, there was no one in the area we could have dealt with. I don't think skirmish mode would really help us out here.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his
Get them
men.
to hold the line, and we'll recharge them. Come on, you gotta run this fucker down.
The enemy is badly... Très bien. We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
It seems like
Now
most of
we
the
can
casualties
rest
we're taking, though,
at our
are
leisure.
being captured. So we get them back
The
after the
battle
battle,
is
so it
very
really
much
doesn't
in our
matter.
favor. If
Hopefully
we
we get a new
remain
general
true
from
and
this as well.
steadfast, victory will be ours.
This weather didn't help either. Blocks my visibility.
Our cowardly foe runs. We must push our advantage.
So yeah, there's...
Montjoie,
We
Saint-Denis.
can't do a forced
Our-
draw out because it's not under siege, so just execute them.
Entering wood. The day is ours, Seigneur!
So, okay, we've gone from minus 18,000 a turn to just minus 6,000 a turn now. Yeah, it sucks.
An order?
I was hoping they'd sally out, but I guess not. Alright, now we do, trying to do this phase 2, which is one guy
shall
comes
we
around
strike?
over here,
Hold.
besieges it.
We march on our
Mon roi.
The other guys come over here,
Oui, mon roi.
Seigneur.
and you join up over
Oui.
there.
Emerging armies.
Alright. So we've got this to do over here, but we're at an hour and a half.
Mon roi.
So let's have a look at the faction ratings. It's still a disaster just because of that damn finances. Our military ranking score's gone down. Our overall has gone up. See, that's where he was at his peak and then just went crashing down. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that he got a whole bunch of territories, didn't develop them, instead just kept recruiting, and left like shitloads of troops in every settlement. I've seen this happen heaps of times. And there was like, I'm so powerful, and then he reached a point where it just wasn't making any money per turn, so he wasn't able to develop the settlements, and then he lost a battle, and then everything just started crumbling down further and further, until he kept all of his troops, but had no economic advantage to it. Like, he didn't develop any of these settlements, they're all shit. In terms of territory, his peak seems to be about 17 or 18. Based on that. 18, I'd say. Yeah. So one more settlement away from his peak. And then he just left it way too late. And the thing is, though, if he had sent it to me any earlier... Look, the only reason I took this up was because he's so fucking badly in debt. Because, like, even though if you've got all these settlements here, like, he's just going to keep losing money. And eventually he'll have so much debt that he can't replace any of his soldiers. Like, none of them. So yeah. Anyway, we'll end the episode here. There'll have to be a part 2. Because even though I captured a lot of settlements, I just didn't do enough to really mitigate this debt. We really need to punch down on Spain and the Holy Roman Empire and get their best settlements to start paying off our debt. Anyway, that's the end of this one, so like and subscribe. Part 2 is next of this, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.